I knew things was going to happen. I knew things were going to come to play. And let me bring this angle back up so we can kind of bring the word as we're talking. And actually, it's talking about the school shooting, and you see the NBA players and the NBA itself released the actual statement and of their condolences and all things. And we see that and we understand that. But this is what I want y'all to catch. And the reason why I want y'all to catch this, I'm not taking away from what's showing on the screen. I want y'all to catch this because this is how the word is lining up. Let me pull up the Bible. Later, Jesus sat on the Mount of Olives. His disciples came to him privately and said, "Tell us, when will all this happen? What sign will signal your return and the end of the world?" Jesus told them, "Don't let anyone mislead you, for many will come in my name, claim I am the Messiah. They will deceive many." Now check the next verse. It says, "You will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world." But all of this is like birth pains, means that there's more to come. "And many false prophets will appear and will deceive many people." And the next verse say, "Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold." So let me add on to that, and let me pull up 1 Timothy chapter 3. And this is Paul talking to his young minister Timothy as he's installing him as pastor over a church. And what he's doing is letting him know about what's going to happen. We call this peerless times, or times where it's going to get real rough. He said, "You should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. For people will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at God, disobedient to their parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred." Now, people can actually face to face, eye to eye, tell you they don't believe in God and tell you they don't believe in Jesus and just tell you all this stuff is made up, as fairy tale. Even when I didn't know God and didn't understand who God was, didn't understand the whole virgin birth, and didn't understand the whole process of Christ, I knew better than to just say I flat out don't believe there's a God. And that's just how it is these days. So they will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They will be cruel and hate what is good. Check this. They will betray their friends, be reckless, be puffed up with pride, and love pleasures rather than loving God. They will act religious, but they will reject the power that makes them godly. Stay away from people like that. So the thing about this just reading all of this and looking and seeing, everything in the world is shifting and changing and lining up to what the word is saying, even according to laws and powers and authority. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7 at verse 25. It says, "Until the Ancient One, the Most High, came and judged in favor of his holy people, then time arrived for the holy people to take over the kingdom. It will defy the Most High and oppress the people of the Most High. He will try to change their sacred festivals and laws and will be placed under his control for times and a half." Let me bring this in New King James Version so you can see it again. And it says the same thing, but I want you to understand how it's bringing it out. It says, "He will speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High, and shall intend to change times and law. Then the saints shall be given into his hand for time and a half of time." So it's showing you how long this will go on. As in Ecclesiastes 1:9 said, "And there's nothing new under the sun." This is nothing new what's going on. There's a time where people actually feel that they have nothing to rely on, nothing to lay back on. It's nothing that can help them. Only thing they know is that if this is all I have and this is the last, I don't have nothing else, I'm going to just give up. And the thing about that is, if you ever get to that point or place in your life where you feel that you're trying to give up, that's because you have lost all hope. Faith is believing, hope is giving something, faith to work with, as in saying, there has to be something that I have to have expectation or looking forward to. If I ever get to that point in my life that I have nothing to look forward to, no expectation, no hope, I will give up.